Avinash met Divya when they were both adults, at a stage in life where dreams were bigger than reality, and responsibilities had already started knocking on the door. It wasn't love at first sight. It was something quieter, something deeper, a friendship that slowly became the most important part of their lives. They met through mutual friends at a small gathering. While everyone else was busy talking loudly and taking pictures, Avinash noticed a girl sitting in a corner, smiling softly as she listened to others. That girl was Divya. There was something peaceful about her, something that made him want to know her story. What started as casual conversations became daily chats. Daily chats became late-night calls. Late-night calls became a habit neither of them wanted to break. Soon they knew each other's favorite songs, biggest fears, childhood memories, and secret dreams. Divya knew how Avinash pretended to be strong even when he was falling apart. Avinash knew how Divya smiled through her pain so nobody would worry about her. Their connection wasn't loud, it wasn't dramatic, it simply felt like home. Months passed, then years. Love quietly settled between them. No grand proposal, no movie-style confession, just two hearts choosing each other every day. Whenever Avinash imagined his future, Divya was there. Whenever Divya prayed for happiness, Avinash's name was included. They dreamed of building a life together, a small home, a peaceful life, growing old side by side. Simple dreams, beautiful dreams. But reality doesn't always care about beautiful dreams. One evening, Divya called him. Her voice sounded different, heavy, broken. Avinash immediately sensed something was wrong. "What's happened?" he asked. There was silence, a painful silence. Then she spoke. "My parents have fixed my marriage." For a moment, the world stopped. Avinash couldn't speak, couldn't think, couldn't breathe. The words echoed inside his mind again and again. "My parents have fixed my marriage." The following weeks felt like a nightmare. They tried everything, talking, convincing, hoping, praying. But some battles are lost before they begin. Divya loved her family. She couldn't hurt them. And Avinash loved Divya too much to make her choose between him and them. So they did the hardest thing two people in love can do. They let each other go. The night before her wedding, they spoke for the last time. Neither wanted to end the call. Neither wanted to say goodbye. Because goodbye meant accepting reality. After a long silence, Divya whispered, "Will you forget me?" Avinash smiled sadly. "Can you forget how to breathe?" Divya started crying. For the first time in years, she couldn't hide her emotions. "I am sorry." Avinash closed his eyes. "No, don't be." Because deep down he knew. She wasn't leaving because she stopped loving him. She was leaving because life was stronger than love. The call ended, and with it, an entire future disappeared. Months passed. Divya got married. Avinash never contacted her again. Not because he stopped caring, but because he cared too much. He wanted her to live peacefully, even if that peace didn't include him. People assumed he had moved on. He smiled, worked hard, spent time with friends, laughed at jokes, posted pictures, looked normal. But appearances lie. Every night before sleeping, he found himself revisiting old memories. Her voice, her laugh, the dreams they built together, the promises that reality never allowed them to keep. One rainy evening, nearly 3 years later, Avinash was cleaning his room. Among old papers and forgotten belongings, he found a small handwritten letter. It was from Divya, a letter she had given him years ago. His hands trembled. He opened it carefully. Inside, only one line was written. "No matter where life takes us, thank you for being my safest place." Avinash sat silently. The rain outside grew heavier. Thunder echoed across the sky. Yet inside the room, everything felt strangely quiet. He stared at the letter for a long time, then smiled. A painful smile, because he finally understood something. Love isn't always about staying together. Sometimes love is about carrying someone in your heart long after they've left your life. For years, people had asked why he never cried, why he never broke down, why he always seemed calm. The truth was simple. His pain had gone beyond tears. It had become part of him. That night, standing near the window, Avinash looked at the rain. Thousands of drops were falling from the sky. And yet his eyes remained dry. Not because he wasn't hurting, but because some sorrows are too deep for tears. Some wounds don't bleed. Some heartbreaks never make a sound. And that's when he finally understood the truth. The heaviest tears never fall. They remain trapped in the heart, hidden behind smiles, hidden behind silence, hidden inside memories of someone you loved with everything you had, but could never keep. Divya had moved on with her life. Avinash genuinely wished her happiness, but a part of him would always belong to the girl who once made the world feel beautiful. And every time he remembered her, his heart cried in a language that tears could never translate. Because the saddest pain is not losing someone who stopped loving you. The saddest pain is losing someone who loved you too, but couldn't stay. And those are the tears that never fall. They remain in the heart forever.